And just the other day, a speaker at his rally called Puerto Rico a floating island of garbage. Well, let me tell you something. I don't know the Puerto Rican that I know, or Puerto Rico where I'm in my home state of Delaware. They're good, decent, honorable people. The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
So that was Joe Biden dehumanizing President Trump supporters by referring to them as garbage during a video call yesterday with a Latino voter outreach organization called Voto Latino. He attacked roughly half of the voters in this country in an official campaign event for Kamala Harris. And yet, Democrats accuse President Trump of being the divisive candidate in this presidential election. It is painfully ironic, truly ironic. Biden pathetically and dishonestly attempted to clarify his comments following widespread condemnation and backlash, writing on X, quote, "Earlier today, I referred to the hateful rhetoric about Puerto Rico spewed by Trump supporter at his Madison Square Garden rally as garbage, which is the only word I can think of to describe it. His demonization of Latinos is unconscionable. That's all I meant to say. The comments at that rally don't reflect who we are as a nation," end quote. But Biden didn't misspeak. We all heard him denigrate President Trump supporters on that video. So there's no denying what he said and what he really meant by it. He knew exactly what he was doing by labeling our fellow American citizens as garbage. Garbage. It's disgusting. And Kamala defended him earlier today as well when a reporter asked her about it before she departed from Joint Base Andrews, and her response was quite insulting.
President Biden put his comment last night about garbage.
Listen, I think that, first of all, he clarified his comments, but let me be clear, I strongly disagree with any criticism of people based on who they vote for. You heard my speech last night and continuously throughout my career. I believe that the work that I do is about representing all the people, whether they support me or not. And as President of the United States, I will be a president for all Americans, whether you vote for me or not.
Don't worry, Kamala, we won't be. I mean, what a typical, nonsensical response there. She avoided the crux of his question and refused to condemn Biden's vile language, which could, by the way, set the stage for more political violence against President Trump and his supporters. It just goes to show that Kamala is campaigning on division, fear, and lies because she doesn't have any other cards left to play. Not one single move. Election day is only 6 days away. Her campaign seems to be hemorrhaging momentum as we speak, and now she and her supporters are drastically ramping up their verbal attacks against President Trump in a pathetic last-ditch effort to discourage and intimidate his supporters. But her efforts are futile, of course. Her scare tactics, are unacceptable and also very unbecoming, especially of someone who wants to be the next leader of the entire free world. She's not just running for some local city council position, she's running to be the commander-in-chief of the U.S. military. And based on her approach to this entire campaign, she is clearly unfit for the job in more ways than one.